Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. We're listening. Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay. I the reason for the meeting is for the training because I want to train your team on how to use the software for the research, and also how to navigate through the Isaac website. So, so we should move on, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you expecting others, Khalil?
Yeah, like my manager, he came in right now and says that he wants to invite others by calling them on the phone. So he left. So I don't know if he will come back or we should move on. Maybe he will join us.
Okay, well, I think it's he's the main leader, so let's give him a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
But maybe we can make sure that everybody understands the exact time that we're supposed to meet, and we should give them maybe a heads up before we start next
Okay.
time. Over.
Yeah, I said by 7 p.m. Although we are supposed to meet yesterday by 7 p.m. Sierra Leone time, but something happened from my side, so I wasn't able to make it. But today, everything is all right. So that's why I said by the same 7 p.m. we scheduled yesterday. So without wasting time, maybe okay. Do you know what? As we wait for them to come, I would like us to um, I'd like to walk you through on how to download the software for those that haven't downloaded it yet, because it might take some time, and also how to navigate because those ones are just the basic steps which they can still learn even if they did not hear it now. So I want to share my screen.
Okay, I have one question though. I think they need to have a computer to be able to do this, right? And not just a telephone.
Yeah,
Over.
yes. Need a computer to connect because it's a
So
computer software.
I think there are many of the group that do not have computer, and so we need to make sure we survey that first. So, for instance, Khalil, do you have a computer?
His mic is turned off.
His mic is turned off.
Hello, Khalil. Can you hear? Unmute your mic and tell us.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yes, good evening, Doug, and good evening, Mr. Miracle. It's a very big opportunity to actually have you on, guys. Yes, as you say, we of course we are supposed to meet over the weekend at JT Repo, but we are unable to do that because Mama was going to tell us how he did everything in registering our own group because he told us that he has registered our own group, but we don't really know how to log in to do everything. And just as Doc said, it requires some skills in computer, and we cannot just do that now because we need computer. Why? You are demonstrating. Why Mr. Miracle is demonstrating the entire work, the process. So we have to follow by that, really. But doing it now is like it could be pretty bit difficult and hard for us, you know.
Like how many persons have?
Like how many persons have? I think Mamaja has a computer. Of course, as for me, I have really, but the one that I'm using currently is that Chrome. It's not like a these are computer we just use to go online, but it's not computer that we can use for a wide range of. It was pretty big, but difficult for me to actually store the software in my machine. So unless I have to build Manager so that he can guide me through the process.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so doing it now through the microphone, doing it now like this, it could be very much nice because we can get an insight of what is actually happening. But on the other hand, it will be pretty bit difficult for us to actually do it all the way by ourselves. So these are, but nevertheless, we can still go ahead so that we can get an insight. So as a team, if we meet, then definitely we can. Some people will catch up and we know what to do really.
Because my
Because
plan
my
is I don't know why I'm always hearing myself anytime I'm talking to you, but no problem. My plan is maybe for those of you that have system, maybe and you can be meeting every once in a week or twice in a week, then you can collaborate and do it. Because the research is not an everyday stuff. You can be doing it once in a week or twice in a week, maybe Saturdays, like he previously wanted to schedule the meeting until the election stuff came up. So what we can still be watching as we demonstrated. It's quite a simple task. So um,
Okay.
but
Okay.
what I want to
Yes,
do
sir.
now is
Assalamualaikum.
to walk you through on how to navigate to the Isaac website first. Then we begin begin the training.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just want to
Okay.
give a suggestion. If it's possible to record the the all the processes using your own video so that we can get the video later on. I
Yes,
don't know if it's possible,
I
sir.
have shared the video before. I have shared the video before, but you people said that you want live training, and I said, okay, let's go for live training. I have sent a video on everything about this research. The first day
Okay,
we
okay.
started interacting. Maybe I will send it again. I will send it
Yeah, yeah.
again.
That's
To be
that
nice.
could be fine.
To be
Yeah,
nice.
that could be fine really.
But see my problem with the recorded version. My problem is if you tell folks to use the recorded version, they don't give it the time it required. They would just, be taking it, without seriousness. Okay, that recorded video
Yeah,
is about 2 hours 45 minutes. So just about let me just 3 hours is enough for you to go through the videos and learn about the process. But if you give it to some people, they would take 3 days, 4 days, begin to imagine what they are learning, and it tells you that maybe they are not really giving it the time it deserves. And that is why I said, okay, let's do live training. At least within 2 hours we are done. Everybody has learned the process and you get into the work. But if you insist
Okay,
that you want
that's
the
good.
if you
That's fine.
insist that you want the recorded video, I will send it again.
This one too could be helpful. What we say, this one too could be helpful. While we await the video, then we can still go through this other process again. Because as we said, we decided to meet on Saturday, yesterday, but Mamaja was actually having a training with the electoral commission because he's partaking in the elections. He's one of the elections watch.
Yes.
So really, he was unable to hear. So we plan to meet every week now regarding everything relating to astronomy in terms of this asteroid research, same as for Dr. Yuzi's class, and we plan to meet
Sure,
every week
that's good.
now, so that
That's good.
yes, that's what we plan. Unfortunately, Mama was having training on that day. I think it was either Friday or Saturday. He was having training yesterday, so unfortunately we didn't meet. But we want to be meeting at least once in every week, once or perhaps twice a week. What do you say?
That will be okay. That will be okay. So I want to
So that
start.
we can
I
able
want
to
to start.
expedite starting
Okay.
in this
You're
the
still.
research on the asteroid and as well as the house of the yeah. No, no.
Okay, I want to start from on how to navigate to the Isaac website. Assuming that you want to get to your team page, how do you get started? And I want to first of all demonstrate that before we move on to the next thing. So I'm going to share my screen right now. Oh, someone wants to come in. Admit. Well, welcome. We have already started. So this is you get your Google Chrome or any browser that you are using. You you type Isaac International Astronomical Search Collaboration. You can type it in full. You click on it. And here is the website. The first link is the website. You just get in. So here is the homepage of the Isaac. You can scroll. These are participants from all around the world. And you can read on. This is the provisional discoveries and an upcoming campaigns. So to log into your team page, you come over to this here, or to this login. You click on it. Then here is the email. This is where you enter the email of the coordinator. I have reached the email of Mamanja to register your team. So your team is already registered. And I have used his email. This is it. And the password, I have shown you that Isaac search is the same for everyone. You just log in. Once you're logged in, you will see log off here. So that shows you that you are logged in. Then you head straight to campaigns. You click on campaigns. Then you come over to different campaigns, regional campaigns. This is for the international because we are participating under the international. Then you click. Then it says welcome to the international asteroid search campaign. Then here you can scroll down and see different countries. So you have to search for your country, maybe from the flag or from the name. So you have to scroll. I think your own is towards the end. You can see that these are an international exercise. There are different countries from all around the world participating. So this is your country. This is your team page. You click on it, and you are in. So your team page, I want you to understand because I made several posts. I don't know how many of you that read it. Okay, I think my manager has input all your names here. These are your names. So now this is the practice image set. It's like a key to your page. You have to analyze these practice image sets when we are done practicing because Isaac purposely put it there to ensure that your team have already learned it. Okay, so that will be later. We would maybe if we have time, we might download it and analyze it. But I don't want us to do that right now. But assuming that you are done analyzing your data, you can come over here and copy and paste your report and click on send report. But before you do that, you have to highlight the names of those that analyze the image because you guys are going to be working in groups. Maybe 3 persons will analyze one data. So imagine that 3 persons analyze one data and they want to submit it. So when you are submitting it, the names of those people should be ticked before submitting because it is important. Because assuming that team maybe spotted an asteroid and their names are ticked, it means that those 3 people are going to get the credit for the discovery. So it is a very important part. Don't ignore anybody's name because you can't reverse it. So for the purpose of the training, I might want to log off now. So I'm logged off. So for the purpose of the training, you come to the Astrometrica. So this is the software that we use for the research, the Astrometrica. So you click here. This is the software. You click here, and also you click on the practice image set because we're going to be using these ones to practice. Okay, you might want to download the guide. I have already done this before. I don't need to download them again. So I'm going to show you from my downloads where I got this. I've already installed this software before. This is how the software works. You see this moving object here is a potential asteroid. So The images are taken at different time intervals, and the astrometrical software is used to sequence these images to produce a sense of motion. That is how we spot asteroids in the scientific community. So I want to head straight to my downloads to show you this is my astrometrica. When you open it, it begins to load. It begins to load the minor planet center data. So depending on how fast your internet is, it might be faster to load. If your internet is slow, it will load very slow. But let me just, as it is loading, let me just show you my download first. I want to get the practice image set from where I have it. I have it here. So this is my practice image set. It is in the first time when you download it, it is zipped. And I hope you have a software for unzipping it. If you are using Windows 10, Windows 10 comes with this program. You can just use the unzip it. But if you don't have it, you can download WinRAR program because it is used to unzip the program. Then from here, you can just say extract here, and it will just extract. So once it is extracted, you would see your practice image sets. This is the first one. There are about 5 of them there. I would like to put them all in a folder to be organized at least. Cut, new, I want to name it asteroid data. So I'm going to save the 5 practice image set. So I hope you're listening. Is anybody following me, or I should just move on? I want to know if I have missed. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So now I want to tell you something about this practice image.
Thank you.
All right. There's nothing different from from the practice image set from the real image set. The only difference is that the practice image sets are old data. Okay, assuming that you have a data and you did not submit it, before you know it, it becomes an old data. It becomes non-valid. So these are the practice image sets. You can use it to learn how to work with the new data, because what we work with is the new data from the telescope. We don't work with the old ones, but you can use it to learn. So we're going to start from the first. You extract it again. You extract the file. Let me just say extract files. Okay. So when you go in, you will see the four frames. These are the 4 frames. These are pictures taken at different time intervals. So we're going to use Astrometrica to run them. If you also observe, these are fit files. Fit files are the most useful files we use in astronomy. So, all right, I think my Astrometrica has loaded. Once the minor planet center has finished loading, this white dashboard will appear. This is where you load your data. And let's just give it some few seconds to complete. Oh, someone came in. Let me welcome that person. Just a second, please. Hello, welcome. All right, so this is the interface where you load your data and analyze your data. If you come over here, you will see something. You will see PS1 dot configuration CFG. PS1 CFG. It means pen star image. Pen star. from the pen star 1 because we have pen star 2. Okay? Now, if you also observe the practice image sets that we have just downloaded, you will see PS1, meaning pen star 1. So this pen star 1 is actually the old telescope used by the Pan Stars. It's their old telescope. They upgraded it in 2022, January 2022. So all the images right now are PS2. So if you want to analyze PS1 images, your configuration file must be in PS1. And for the new ones that you will be analyzing, even the practice image set that is in your team page, it is PS2. So if you want to analyze PS2 images, you have to configure to PS2. And how to do that is by coming to the settings. This is the settings. If you take your mouse closer to it, you will see it is settings. Then you open it. You click on it, sorry. Then you come over to open. And you see the configuration files that came with Astrometrica. So this is PS1, this is PS2. Assuming that I'm about to analyze PS2 images, I will just click on PS2, I'll click on open, I'll click OK, and you will see my configuration file changes to PS2. But since we are analyzing PS1, I'm going to change it back to PS1. So this is PS1, open, OK. So this is it. This is how to change configuration files. If you make the mistake of using a PS1 configuration file to analyze uh, asteroid data from PS2 telescope, you're going to get an error when you want to submit them. So you have to be very watchful so that you don't suffer yourself analyzing the data only to show you error when you want to submit it. So this is part of the things you should be careful about. So I want to load our data, but before I do that, I would like to take you through these parameters, these two bars. To load your data, this is where to load your data here. If you bring your mouse to that tool, it will show you the function. This is the load data. Then another useful button here is the reduction, astrometric data reduction. And if you take your mouse, moving object detection, although not important, this one is not important. This one is stack data, not important. And this is where to view your MPC report. MPC report means Minor Planet Center report. This is where to view your report, because you're going to use this software to generate this report, to prepare and generate this report. Then you have to close all images, assuming that you are done analyzing your images. Then you will have a invert image background. This is where to do that. I'm going to show you. In fact, let me start demonstrating how these things work immediately. So let me start by loading my data. When you click on here, you would to bring you to your Windows. So you navigate. I'll navigate to my downloads. Then here is my asteroid data. This is the one I have just unzipped, but if I want to view all of them, I would just say all files. So these are all my files. So, but I have unzipped this one already, so I'm going to just navigate there and click open. Then you highlight all of them at once. Then you open and wait for it to load. And you need to connect your system to the internet for everything. Okay, you need to connect your system to the internet from the time you want to open it from your desktop. Okay, not when you click on your desktop, you now turn on your Wi-Fi. No, connect your system to the computer first, then you click on the Astrometrica for the MPC database to load. So you have to be very careful. All right, so now if you look at my 4 images, these are my 4 images. These are my 4 images. This one is 25%, 25%, 25. So the four of them makes 100%. It has a white background and stars. These are the reference stars. the stars in that patch of the sky when this image was taken, they are black. Okay, but if you want to invert it, you can come over to invert the image like I've shown you before. You can invert it. So if you are comfortable working in this frame, fine. But I encourage people to use the white background. I like it. It's easier. But depending on what you want, you can turn to the black background. So the next thing to do is, so after loading your image, you come to data reduction. Data reduction. This wasn't activated until I loaded the images. So you come over to data reduction. You just don't touch anything. Just click OK and allow the astrometrica to extract all the information that came with this image, including the asteroids, both the ones that have been discovered and have not been discovered before. So you can give it some time. Observe what is going to happen right now. I particularly chose this image so that I will show every single error that comes out with this. Do you observe what happened right now? You have this error, reference star match error. It's a common error. It is not your fault. It's not the fault of. It is just that the Astrometrica cannot manually match the the reference stars. They cannot manually match the reference stars. So what you do is you come over to automatic here. You change it from manual to automatic. Just click on OK, and it will just automatically match it. And once that happens, after that, you will see this table. This is the details for the 4 images. You will see the declination, the ascension, the reference stars, and so on and so forth. You may not understand what it means. You don't even need to understand it. Just close it because we don't need it. Just close it. The next thing to do is come over to known object overlay. Known object overlay would differentiate between asteroids that have been discovered by other people from the ones that have not been discovered. Okay, it is important that you click on that. Don't forget it, because if you forget to click on it, you might mistake asteroid have been discovered by other groups to be yours, and that's an error. Even if you report it, you can't lay claim on it because it's not yours. So you just click on it and allow it to load. But honestly speaking, I prefer working along with with students so that they would, because if you say that you're looking at what I'm doing, you understand it. If you're doing it on your own, some things might just come up and you would not know what to do. Um, anyway, let's move on. So now I have you would now the known object overlay has finished. You would see these red labels here. These are the known asteroids. They have been discovered by other people. So after doing your known object overlay, it is time to start blinking. It is time to sequence the images. So you come over here. This is blink current images. So you click on it. A fifth window will pop out. A fifth window will pop out. It is sequencing the 4 images. If you look here, you will see them. You see M1, M2, M3, M4, M3, M4, M1. So it is bringing the images, sequencing them, and once that is happening, it is producing a sign of motion on that fifth window. But you can't see you can't see anything. So what you do is to zoom. You come out to zoom here. You zoom 2 times. One, two. So we have zoomed enough. So you come over here. You take your screw to the extremes. We start from the extremes. Okay. Okay. Let me just show you something before I do this. Sorry. Let me show you something. Let me click on. Let me click on this. So I'm going to start from here. I'm going to start from here. I'm going to move like this. I'll come down. I'll go like this. In search of asteroid, actually. Do you understand? So this is my pattern, okay? I'm not going to just be searching randomly. I'm going to be following this pattern because it is good that you have a pattern so that you don't miss out on anything. So I'm going to follow. So if I zoom it, I'm going to start from here, from this extreme. I'm going to move to the right. I'll move down. I'll move to the left. I'll move down, move to the right until I go through the columns. There are about 4 rows and 4 columns. So I call this grid because they are in grid. So look at something is separating them if you observe. So let me start from the first. So I'll take it to the extremes. So you start searching for anything that is moving in a straight line. For the reference stars, they are just standing still, but for the asteroids, they are actually moving. So you come down. I'm gonna go come down. I'm on the first grid. Nothing is moving here. Okay, you have to be about 2 or 3 persons doing this so that you be very careful. Lest someone becomes careless. You go to the second grid. This is the second grid. So let me use my yellow halo so that you can see my mouse for clarity. I want to activate my halo so that you can see what I'm doing. So look at my mouse right here. So this is the second grid. So we are searching. Is there anything moving right there? Okay, some things are acting as if they are moving, but they are not really moving. These are false signals. You screw up, and nothing is moving. You come to this side. You come to the third one. Come to the third one. You begin to search. Begin to search. Okay, nothing is moving here. You come down. So I think something. This is an object that have been discovered by other people, but I think it is detached. It is detached from the object. It's a technical error though, but you shouldn't bother with that. It doesn't concern us. Don't ever concern yourself with what has been discovered by others. You have to discover your own. So you have to keep searching. You go over to the next grid. You search. All these things are reference stars. These are stars. You keep searching. Okay. Nothing here. Then you now go down to the second row. You keep searching. Okay. Uh, I can see something moving. Look, I can see something moving right there. Is anyone seeing it? Please respond. Can you see an object that is moving in a straight line?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't hear you. Something is
Yes,
moving.
I have seen it.
Yeah, that's a potential asteroid. I'm not saying it is
Yes,
an
I can.
asteroid. Okay, great. I'm not saying it is an asteroid because you are going to make a report about this moving object. So it is left for the Minor Planet Center astronomers to determine if it's an asteroid or not with their own technology. But for us, from the rule, they said just number anything that is moving in a straight line. So if you are not sure if this is moving in a straight line, you can use a meter rule. You can use a ruler to, bring it closer to your computer to map if it is moving in a straight line. So, but it's okay. So for us, it is moving. We have spotted at least a potential asteroid. So what to do is to stop blinking. So to stop blinking, you come over here, bring your mouse to this button here. You stop blinking. So and when I stopped blinking, I discovered that the image is in the third, and I would like to start from the first to number my object. So to do that, you have to use these keys. Sorry, these buttons. Single step forward. This is single step backward. You can use it to move forward. This is image 4. I can use the move forward again. Hello, someone. I think someone should turn off the noise in the background. Let me just a second. Let me check that person. Um, I don't know if that is from Mohammed.
Mama Ja on mute. Okay.
Okay, because I can hear noise. All right. So from here, I can move forward or backward. Okay. So this is in M1. Now, when you are moving forward or backward, you have to keep your eye on that object because now I have stopped moving forward and backward and also stopped the blinking. I'm already confused on the object. So I'm going to just move forward again. Okay, I've seen it again, so I have to move backward. So this is the object here. So this is it. So you bring your mouse right on top of it. Right on top of it, you right click. So when you right click, you will see this red circle around that object. And you would also see some other parameters of that object. Uh, there are so many parameters here, but the one that concerns us is the signal to noise ratio. This is SNR. So signal to noise ratio, for an object, for most objects in astronomical objects, they have a high signal to noise ratio. But for asteroids, okay, the signal to noise ratio should be above 5. It could be 5, but it should be above 5, okay? So this is 5.9. It's okay. It's one of the parameters. So the first thing I have mentioned is the object moving in a straight line? Yes. When you click on it, check the noise signal to noise ratio. Is it above 5? Yes. So another thing to check is the Gaussian graph. Look at the Gaussian graph. So you can look at these white dots surrounding the Gaussian line, the Gaussian curve. Somehow they are clustered around it, okay? They are not scattered. They are clustered around it. So for a true signal, which is an asteroid, these white dots should very much cluster around the Gaussian curve. And as well as this straight line here, they should cluster around it, not just scattered. So it's one of the parameters. Then another one is the absolute, the relative magnitude. You know, in astronomy, there's a way we describe the brightness of objects in the sky. For instance, we say that the sun is the brightest object in the sky. What do you mean by that? And it has a value of minus 23 point something. Like I'm talking about the relative magnitude. It is a scale. It's a logarithmic scale we use to describe how bright objects are. So we have two of them. We have absolute magnitude and we have the relative magnitude. So for the asteroids, for this particular asteroid, it is 20.9. So it shows you. So, but for most asteroids, they are between 18 to 22. Okay. Now we're going to perform a simple calculation on this magnitude when we are done numbering this. So I'm going to go ahead to number this object. Now I have described the basic parameters you should ensure. So you come over here, over here. I hope you can see my button. Then you click. Don't worry, it says not responding. Just don't worry. It has finished loading. I'm gonna bring it forward. Uh-oh. Just a moment. Let me. Okay. So this is the object identification window. Don't change anything. Just click OK. When you click OK, these numbers will pop up here. Just delete them and give it your own number. So what numbers do you choose? The rule says you have to give 3 letters and 4 numbers. 3 letters and 4 numbers, capital letters, okay? So for my Nigerian team, we normally go with Team Nigeria, like TNG, Team Nigeria. So for Sierra Leone, so what do we choose? 3 letters, and everybody has to follow this rule. So choose 3 letters. Please, someone should respond. Hello? Mamanja, choose 3 letters of your choice.
Let me see. SLG.
Okay, SLG. All right,
Yeah.
no problem. So everybody's going to use this during your campaign, SLG. Then, for this first object, we're going to call it 0001. Okay. So if we spot another asteroid, potential asteroid, we call it 0002. So this is going to be 0001. So SLG 0001, accept, and that name will appear on that asteroid. Then you move to the second image because this is for the first image. You have to do the same for all the 4 images. So move to the second image. Oh, I have lost it. Let me go back. Okay, I've seen it. So this is it. Move to the second image. You click. You do the same thing. You don't need to keep checking. This is 4.8. 4.8 is approximately 5, so you can forgive that. The Gaussian graph is okay. You just click on this and just number it. So okay, you delete. Always remember to delete this. So SLG still 0001 because it is the same object. Okay, then move to the next one. To the next one. You click here. This is 7.8. It's okay. Signal to noise ratio. You click OK. You delete SLG 0001. Okay. Then to the last one, you move. This is my asteroid here. So you name the last one for the last image. Okay. You delete SLG 0001. Accept. So now you have numbered the, the moving object in the 4 images. So you have to resume blinking by coming here to click. So you have to resume blinking, and once you have resumed blinking, you will see that that number is appearing on the object in the 4 frames, the 4 image frames. So you see that. So you have to keep searching, you have to keep hunting for more asteroids. You don't have to say, okay, I have found an asteroid, so I have to stop. No, you have to keep searching. So nothing is here. Nothing is here. So you move to the left, like I told you, to the left, to the next grid in the left. Okay, nothing is here. Nothing is here. Go up. Okay, nothing is here. You go to the next one. You move to the next one. You see an object here. You see this long line here. This is diffraction spike. Okay, it is not an alien. You know, something happened in 2021. One of our teams from Kenya, they spotted a strange looking object and they thought it was an alien. And they caught my attention and said, "Look, we found something strange. What could this be?" I said, I looked at it and I have to report to Isaac people to look into it. So they analyzed it and saw it was just a glitch. Okay. So for this one, this is a diffraction spike. You might often see it when you are analyzing images. And in fact, you might even see some, you know, supernova explosion. We have had some teams that were searching for asteroids. They were able to spot a supernova explosion. When they spotted it, they thought it was a strange thing, so they reported to Isaac people, and Isaac had to communicate with the international astronomy groups and the International Astronomy Union, and it was confirmed that that was a supernova explosion. So you can imagine that. So in as much as you are searching for asteroid, you should also be very observant because can you imagine you are taking a photo of a patch of the sky, you are looking for asteroid, but something happened at the background. So this is the universe. Things can happen. So you have to keep scrolling. This is it's a technical error. It is detached. You shouldn't bother. Just move to the next grid. To the next grid, and you search and just search. Oh, I think I have seen another asteroid here. Can you see something here? Please respond. Can you see something? And I can even see another one. I saw two. I saw two moving objects. Look at another one here. So please respond if you can see my screen. Can you see what is moving right here? It is so clear. Hello? Can you see what is moving in my screen? I mean now.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay.
So I'm just remaining few things. We are done. No, no, just maybe within the next 30 minutes we are done.
Okay.
I will not take your time.
Yes, yes. I noticed that you are trying to round up and
Yeah.
yes.
So let me just go straight and finish up. I
Your
want.
boy, your boy, go and join the other meeting, please. I sent another link.
I'm sharing my screen now.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay.
See, my Maestrometrica. So I was here. I don't know if you were you there when I completed numbering this first asteroid?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So I moved on to the left. You have to move gradually. So I was explaining something here about this diffraction spike. It's not something you should take seriously. So
Okay.
so this is a technical fault when the data was being collected. You shouldn't bother with that. So move to the next grid. So to the next grid, you can see there is a moving object there. You can see another one here. So there are two moving objects. So you have to stop blinking. Like I said, let me just start from the first, the one I saw here. Let me number this
Okay.
one. So you stop blinking. Stop blinking. This is the second image. I'm going to start from the first. So you come over here. You will number it. Sometimes it will show you not responding, but don't worry. It's alright. Okay. Then you remove this. We were numbering it as LG 0002. This is the second object we have spotted. That is why we have to number 0002.
Yeah.
So accept.
Okay.
Then you come to the next one. You have to move forward to the next image,
I
M2,
beg,
image
we are
2.
not getting you, sir.
You say what? This is the second image. Uh, you you click on that number for this one. So you delete SLG 0002. Three letters and four numbers. That's the rule. Move to the next one. You have to click here first. Some people will just make the mistake of going straight to number
Alright.
the object. You have to
Okay.
click there first.
On and on.
Then okay, you delete SLG 0002.
So this is SLG 003, right?
Two, because we are still in the second object that we just detected. We are still in the second. So this is the fourth frame, the same object in the fourth frame.
Okay.
So okay, then you delete SLG 0002 and you are done for that particular object. Then you start blinking. If you start blinking, you see that that number will appear on that image, on that object, sorry. So there's another one here. You have to number it. Do you understand? Can you see it? Hello? Can you see it? Are you still there? Hope you're still there. Please respond.
Yes, I am here. Mr. Miracle, I'm here.
Okay. So there's an object here.
Hello?
Can you see it? Yeah. Can you see an object that is moving there? So you have to number that one.
Yeah, but I think I cannot see your screen anymore. I don't know. Try to.
Wait.
Okay. Now it's clear.
Can you see my screen? Because I'm sharing my screen.
Yes, I can. Yeah,
Oh,
it's visible now. I can see it.
okay.
I can see it now.
So can you see an object that is
Oh,
moving there? How about
yes.
other people?
Yes.
How about other people?
I think we
They're
are
not
just,
responding.
with
They're
the
not
exception of Doctor, we are just two here, Amadou and I.
okay.
Uh,
Yes,
Amadou, are
I'm
you
abreast
following?
too. I am just making
Yeah,
sure
Doctor
that
is here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Amadou, are you
trying to
following?
make sure I understand the exact object that's moving. I think it's the one with the tail. Is that right? Over.
No. Look at
Okay.
an object is moving on the screen right now. Not the tail. The tail is the diffraction spike. We don't need that.
Right. Okay.
An object is moving on my screen right now. If you look at your screen, you'll see it. I'm sharing my screen. So we need to number it. I'll stop blinking. Move to the first image. I'll name this one 3. Do you understand? Because this is the third object.
Yeah. Okay.
It's coming. You delete. It is SLG 0003. Accept. Okay. SLG 0003. You know why I'm naming it 3 now? Hope you
Yeah.
are.
No, sir.
You know
Because
why?
you are dealing with the third. You are dealing with the third image. You are dealing with the third image. I think
Yes.
that's the reason.
The third object. The third object I have
Is that so,
spotted.
Mr. Miracle?
Yeah. So this is how
Okay.
it
Yes.
works.
Yes. The third object. Uh, you, you you have a message in the chat.
Me? Is it me? Hold on a second. Let me finish
Yes.
it.
Yes. Yes.
SLG
From Amadou. He
0003.
said he's not getting you clearly.
Oh, it's from his side because everything is working fine for me here. Okay, do you know what? All these things that I'm
Okay.
explaining now, I have demonstrated them in the tutorial. So if you listen to the tutorial, I just said everything that I'm explaining now in that tutorial. So, and I think it will be beneficial if your team will just, uh,
Sure. Sure.
yeah, to look it because everything that I'm doing right here has been demonstrated in that video. And the live training is important because assuming that you are training with me, I would have asked you to share your screen while I watch what you are doing. So since you are just watching me doing it, it is the same thing as watching the video. So I would suggest maybe we can go over to questions and answers. Maybe you guys will look at the tutorial. It is clearer there. It is very easy and well tailored. So questions. Any questions? Any questions regarding this or whatever uh, about the search?
Okay. Hello.
Hello,
Yes,
I can
Mr.
hear you.
Miracle.
Yeah.
Are you getting me?
Yes, I can. I'm getting you.
Okay. Okay. So in my case, I've been following the tutorial. So most of the
Okay.
things you're doing now, they are not new to me.
Oh,
So
great.
like what I would like to know is because the ones we have been using, they are like just practice
Yes,
sets. We just use
yes.
them to practice, right?
Don't submit them. Don't submit them.
So when are we going to get the actual images?
Yes. When we started this meeting, I logged into your team page. Were you there when we started this meeting?
Yes.
I logged into your team page. Let me do that again. Let me
No,
do that
I
again.
was a little bit late.
Wait, let me share my screen and show you what I was explaining. Let me do that again so that you will.
Okay.
So this is the Isaac website. This is the home page. Are you seeing my screen now? Can you see my
No, no,
screen?
I can't see your screen. Have you shared it?
Yes, I've shared it.
Have you shared the screen? Okay, okay,
Yes,
okay.
I've shared
I can
it.
see it. I can see it now.
Okay. So
Yes, I can see it.
this is the Isaac website. You go to login,
Yes.
then you come over to email. You have to input the
Mm-hmm.
email of Mamanja. You have to put his email. You log in. So once you're logged in, you will see log off here. Then you come over to campaigns.
Campaigns.
Yes. You scroll down.
Okay.
Come over to international asterisk search campaign. You look for your team. It is towards the end. Towards the end.
I think it's the last one.
Yes, the last one.
The last time I checked. Yeah. Okay.
So this is it. So my manager has input all your names here, all the team members. So this is
Mm-hmm.
where this is where
Okay.
this is where the this is where you get your data. This one is acting like a key.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand? So you have to,
Wow.
if you listen
Uh,
to the eighth video that I made, I explained how to analyze this image. Are you getting me? So you analyze
yes,
it.
yes,
Maybe
yes.
you can do that tonight. You analyze it and you submit it here. You submit it here, and we submit it. Highlight the names of people that did it with you. Okay, or maybe just for now, highlight only
Okay.
your name because it doesn't really matter. What matters is when they start sending you your other images. So once you get it right, watch my eighth video. Once you get it right, Isaac would unlock your other images. They will unlock your page because right now your page is locked because of this
Okay.
practice image set. So you have to analyze it and get it right before you can you can have access to your data. So do it by tomorrow because Isaac they work from Monday to Friday so that they can unlock your page and send you your data.
Okay. I'll certainly do it this night.
Yes, do
I'll
it.
get back to you tomorrow morning.
Yeah, then look, just download it and analyze it this night. If you are confused, just watch my eighth video,
Okay.
the eighth one.
Okay.
I analyze exactly this particular image set.
Okay. I'll do that definitely.
Yes. So, any other question? You asked me such an important question. So I don't know if any other questions.
Thank you very much, Mr. Isaac. Your effort is well appreciated.
You're most welcome to. Appreciate too.
Hey, thank you so much. It's been a wonderful session. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Miracle,
Thank you so
and
much, Doc.
all of you guys, thank you for participating.
Oh, thank you too, Doctor, for the inspiration.
So please, I would like to be getting reports about your progress. If you are stuck, please just let me know. If you are
Okay.
stuck on something, just let me know.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Miracle. We'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do that. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Miracle,
Yeah.
for
Welcome.
your effort.
Yeah, and also please plan to be meeting maybe 2 times in a week, maybe so that you can coordinate
We
it
are
and
we are
finish your
working on
data.
it, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All
Because
right.
yeah, we were thinking of Mr. Miracle. Before you go, we are thinking of opening another group that will be executive group, because the main group we have so many people there. Most of them are not participating, so we
Maybe they
want to
don't
open
understand.
an
They don't
executive
understand.
group that will be communicating.
Wait. Don't open another group.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, but
allow them to be
okay,
to receive the messages because maybe in the future they might get interested.
okay,
Yeah, they don't understand. You know,
okay, okay,
many
okay.
people
That's
have
good.
a lot of
Okay,
issues.
sure.
Maybe they are not. They don't have the time for the program now, but in the
Yeah,
future
sure.
they
That's very
will.
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another issue.
So
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. You're right.
I agree with that,
Okay.
Miracle. It's a better option to just keep it one group and let them join as they might be able to.
yeah, maybe your second round, you don't be
Okay, doctor.
surprised. Don't be surprised.
Okay,
Those people might just show interest in your second round. They're just watching from the background, seeing how it's going.
sure. Okay, okay. We'll definitely do that.
Okay. So I wish you good luck. I will be watching.
Okay.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Miracle. Thank you,
So much.
doctor,
Really appreciate
and
it.
Thank you,
colleagues.
doctor.
All right. Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, bye. Good night.
Okay. Goodbye. Yeah.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.